Innis and Gunn is a Scottish brewery founded in 2003. The company never intended to sell the beer though. It used beer to flavor barrels designed for ale cask reserve whiskey. However, the company decided to sell the beer instead of discarding it. The Innis and Gunn rum-aged beer uses chips from rum barrels for flavoring. But is it worth sampling, or should the brewers have tossed the beer like their original plans? Find out now on Two Dudes Reviews.
What up, guys? Yeah, and today we've got Innis and Gunn rum-aged beer. It's beer aged with rum oak chips, and it is a Scottish beer. So never had it before. Saw it at the store. I think it was on sale, so I figured, why not? Let's give it a whirl. But yeah, I'm gonna crack this open. And so for you guys on YouTube, I am live streaming this on Instagram. So if you want to follow me on Instagram, I'll get the little effect down there below right now. But it's just Two Dudes in a Six Pack on Instagram. So yeah, follow me. You can check it out live stream. You can comment. Tell me I suck. I don't know what I'm doing. And yeah, and then you can check out the final product later on. But all right. So got that poured. I'm a little. It says it's aged with rum oak chips. So basically, they didn't age it in an actual rum barrel, and they just kind of, carved out the inner stuff, and then, kind of flaked it into the actual barrel. Or they might not have even used a barrel. They might have used, just a giant steel thing. But anyways, all right, let's get into the review and check out the smell. Yeah, it smells like a higher alcohol content. I mean, it's 6.8, but you can definitely smell it. It has kind of like a smoky, raisiny, taffy aroma going on. You definitely get some of those rum hints, so that's always good. If you're gonna age it in, the liquor thing, you might as well pick up some of the notes, because sometimes it's like you just don't get any of it. Although it's really become a giant trend of just taking your beer and aging it in a rum or whiskey or bourbon barrel, and I don't know how long it's going to last, but it's a thing right now. It kind of smells more like a dark Belgian triple or something like that. It has the aroma of a dark Belgian ale, and that's cool. I'm all for that. I don't think it quite has the alcohol content of some of those, because I've had some Belgian dark ales that are like 13%. And this is like half that, but anyways, yeah, I think it smells pretty decent, so I'm going to recommend it on the aroma. And so, all right, let's get into the taste. Ooh. You know what? My internet connection sucks balls in this place. I move away like 5 feet from the Wi-Fi, router, and just the internet dies. So I don't even know if this is. I don't know what's going on. But YouTube, you got me down. So here's to the taste. It's surprisingly light on flavor. I'm actually very surprised with that. It's weird. Honestly, when it first hits your lips, it's very just kind of clear. There's not a lot of aroma or taste initially. It's very almost watery initially. And then, after you drink it, it does have some of that, you get a little bit of the rum, but honestly, it tastes more like you're getting the back end of, again, a Belgian, dark ale. You don't have that, super strong flavor that you get with the Belgian strong ale right off the bat. It's almost like you're getting the backwash of the Belgian beer. You get some of the barley, that's for sure. It's not super heavy on the barley, but it's there. You get a little bit of that kind of like raisiny apricot kind of thing, and a hint of the. You don't even get like a ton of the rum sweetness, which I feel like that's kind of the point. You use the rum because you want that sugar cane, you want that kind of heightened sweetness to it. They might just do it honestly to increase the alcohol content, so you got more sugar fermenting, so you're getting almost 7%. And honestly, now it smelled heavier, but now that I drink it, you don't really taste a lot of the alcohol. It's all it's so weird. So you get the taste. I mean, you drink it initially, and there's really nothing to it. And then it comes kind of, the back end of it, but just on the tip of your tongue. You still don't get much going on in the back half. So it's weird. It's like you're getting a half-flavored beer, if that makes any sense. It's very odd. The taste I'm getting isn't bad. It's just, I don't know. It's like you walked into a conversation and you missed the first half, and you got into the second half. Kind of like when you're having a conversation with somebody else, and it's like a crowded room, there's a lot of noise, and then for some reason everything dies down, and you say something stupid at the very end, so everyone's like, "Oh man, what did he say? That's crazy." It's kind of like what this beer is. Like you missed the first half or the majority of the conversation. Now you're just kind of stuck with this little thing at the end. But it's not bad, but I'll give it a half on the taste. There's just not. I feel like there's something missing at the front end. But all right, so that's the taste. But all right, next is value for price, and you do pay a little more for something like this. It was on sale, which is why I got it, but I still think it was like $5 for the single. And I guess it depends what you're getting the beer for. If you're getting a beer just for the alcohol content, by all means get this, because this is easy to drink. It goes down light, fast. I could pound this really quickly. It would not be a problem. It's not like a really hearty IPA where you can take like 2 sips and you need like a water break. This thing is, you can just plow right through it. So if you're going for the alcohol content, sure. But if you want like $5 for a really great beer, I don't know if I'd really recommend it for that. So again, I'm going to give this a half, because it really depends on why you're buying the beer for this particular situation. But all right, next category is distinction. How distinct is it? And I don't really, it just says a handcrafted Scottish beer. I don't know what category it's supposed to go into, honestly. It's, just Scottish beers. There's so many like different kinds of Scottish beers that I don't really know what to classify it as. I guess I'll just put it in with the rum and kind of bourbon aged stuff. But most of those, it seems it takes on a substantially larger complexity. This one is kind of missing out on that. For the most, at least it's just not. It says it's carefully mastered for 57 days. I don't know what the general term for barrel aging is. I feel like it's got to be more than 2 months. But distinction, no, I'm not going to recommend it on distinction. I feel like you could do way better and have a more pronounced flavor going on. But all right, next category is drinkability, and yeah, I will recommend it on that. This thing, yeah, for a darker beer, especially, you look at this, it's pretty dark, and even with all these lights, it's a dark beer. Not Guinness dark, but you feel like it should have more barley bitter and just a stronger alcohol content for what it looks like. But for 7%, you could pound this real fast. You could go through a 6-pack like that and not even realize what you did. And so for drinkability, yeah, I will recommend it for that. All right, last category is would I buy it again? And honestly, not really, probably not. If I'm getting beers to get intoxicated, I'm gonna go with something different. And generally, if the goal is just intoxication, I'm just gonna go with some like neat scotch. That's it, or like a gin martini or something. If that's just what I'm going for, I'm gonna do something. I'm just to cut all the pussyfooting around. I'm going straight to the hardcore source. This, it's just, it's there, but I feel like, if I'm going to spend $5 for a single, I'm going to go with something totally different. And although, since it's like 110 degrees out right now, this isn't bad for it being hot. It goes decently well for something like that. But yeah, all right, that is my review of Innis and Gunn rum aged oak aged beer aged with rum oak chips, or whatever the actual name is supposed to be, out of Edinburgh, Scotland. But yeah, so if you've had it before, let me know in the comments. You know, you can comment on Instagram, you know, if you guys watching it now, or if you check me out in the next 24 hours, and on YouTube for the next gazillion years, or however long you let me post stuff on YouTube, because yes, I do intend to be alive the next gazillion years. But yeah, if YouTube guys, you want to check out the channel on Instagram, that'd be great. You know, then you could you know, follow me live and do a few other things, and I kind of post different stuff on the Instagram things. But yeah, I got links in the different things, and I, you know, just, you know how to find it. It's there. But all right, that is everything for now. So for myself and for Innis and Gunn rum aged, take it easy.